Word.
I had no idea what a burger was, okay? It took me so long to actually understand. I still barely understand, okay? As far as I've, like, figured this out, I feel like apparently a burger is someone who... Yeah.
It's literally been 20 years. We still don't have a fucking definition. We were literally talking about this on the last podcast.
Dude, who made this shit up? Who made this shit up?
What the fuck is the...
Seriously?
But yeah, what the fuck is a burger? Like, what is the definition? What is the actual definition?
Alright, perfect.
2, 1. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to another episode. And today we have a very, very special guest. She is blowing up, to say the least. Like, literally, guys, I just told Alina a week ago nobody knew who the fuck she was. A week later, half of Pakistan knows. And these are some crazy numbers she's hitting. Alina, if I'm not wrong, you have hit around 30k subs last I checked. 30 something k subs. In a span of a week,
yeah.
You grew from
pretty good.
You grew. Whoa, flex. Whoa. We got like 92 subscribers over here. No need to shit on us. Anyways, speaking of subscribers, guys, khuda ke waste yaar, like and subscribe. She's at 33k. She went from 10k to 33k. She went from 10k to 33k in a week. I'm pretty sure we can go from 96 to 100 subscribers in a week. Can we do that, guys? Thank you, please, and thank you. Please hit the like and subscribe button for the best, for one of the best podcasts in Pakistan. Hell yeah. And we plan to bring you the freshest, the rawest, the realest content in Pakistan and hopefully in the future more all over the world. Anyways, guys, please welcome Alina Hayat with what's up. Where have you been?
I'm gonna clap this time. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. What's up with you? So, Alina, tell me. Before
Alright, so yeah, Alina, tell us a bit about yourself.
You start, Salman. There's a shit ton of lag.
Yeah, I'll take it away. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, tell us a bit about yourself. I know you moved from New Zealand to Pakistan lately, and that's been a pretty interesting experience that you've been like documenting. So, how'd you get started there? Like, what inspired you to make like that YouTube account and like start putting up stuff?
Hell yeah.
I mean, I think when I moved here, I would say I had a lot of negative energy, and like obviously when you like get put in a situation that you don't want to be in, there is a lot of negative energy. So I spent a very long time being very hateful, being very, angry and upset about everything. And, this, like, passion of mine to, like, do YouTube or, like, to film things and stuff, it's always been there. But then, like, I feel like that negative energy that I had kind of became, like, a motivating factor for me to, like, just do something with my life, to, like, turn that bad into something good. I mean, I don't know, I just felt like I should start it because I wanted like anyone who was going through something similar to know that someone else went through it as well and that they weren't alone going through it. So I guess that's like what inspired me. That's how it began. I didn't know it would like lead up to this so quick as well. But it was mostly just something I did for myself, something that I wanted to document, something that I wanted people to get something positive out of. So that's how it began.
So when did you move to Pakistan? Like I don't know if the viewers know. I don't know.
It's been 2 years.
I don't know either.
It's been 2 years. Okay, so it's been a while.
That's nice.
And have you been YouTubing ever since? And have you been YouTubing ever since, or did you like take a break, or what's the scene?
No. I mean, like, no, I didn't do I had a YouTube account like ages ago, but that doesn't really count. Like, I mean, I stopped. Everyone had that account like when they were really young, and then they just like stopped. Like, I feel like everyone had that. So I did not do YouTube for like quite a few years.
Lag.
And
is she also frozen?
It's all good. Yeah, it's all
good. Say it.
Yeah.
No, so I don't know. I got into it again like just last year, and
You remind me of my brother. You remind me of my brother when he was like 10 years old. He used to make like a series of Beyblade videos all over the house, and then he just like and
oh my god.
Yeah. You used to do shit like that.
But like toys,
Yeah, I know.
Dude, I used to like watch that. Like when you told me your brother had a YouTube channel,
dude.
I actually like I spent like a half hour looking for him on YouTube, and I like watched them.
Yeah.
Man, and that was a time.
And the thing with that video is that every time we bring up that channel or that video up, he literally wants to disown all of us because it's one of his most cringiest memories ever.
Dude,
and he can't even delete it.
I totally relate.
And he can't even delete it because he forgot the password.
Why can't he delete it?
Because he forgot the password of that account. Yeah, so it's on the internet forever.
That's the worst.
It's on the internet forever. And I'm going to be playing it on his wedding day, at his funeral. At his funeral, I'm gonna be playing it at every big event of his life.
Oh my god!
Hell yeah,
dude.
Alina, I'm just that type of guy, man.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, so let's get back to our talking points.
But let's.
What I want to talk about.
Well, actually, let's take a little sidebar.
Wait. First of all, you want to take a sidebar?
Okay.
There's a bunch of...
Yeah, let's
go.
I've got like questions. Okay, I want to know two things. One, are you a foodie? Like, are you... Like, I need to know...
This is a make or break moment.
I'm talking to likes food and desserts and like...
This is a make or break moment.
different types of things as much as me.
There's only one right answer. There's only one right answer.
Oh
you gotta think about this. You gotta think about this. I'm putting you in the spot.
Food is nice, right? Like, what else can I say?
Bro, she's not a foodie. Bro, she's not a foodie. Fuck this. Fuck this.
I feel like... Okay, I feel like people romanticize food too much.
I feel personally attacked by that statement.
Yeah.
I just want you to know that.
Bro, she's not the one.
No, but it's so true. Like, everyone's always like obsessed with food, and I'm just like, dude.
It tastes really good.
It does taste good.
It's like literally a drug.
Okay, Alina, I'll be fair with you. Probably the food in New Zealand was pretty ass, so that's why you didn't really grow up to be a foodie. So that happens, man.
Dude, I ate Pakistani food growing up. I'm still not a foodie.
I don't know, man. It has to be like a thing that you grow up with. That's what happens.
I don't know. I think food is very over-glorified. People romanticize food way too much.
Dude,
well, okay.
Do you know what I appreciate about that? I appreciate that you were honest and you didn't conform to Salman's views. I appreciate that a lot. That you were fucking honest about that.
I told you.
Yeah, I really pushed my opinion out there, man. Like, you know, I really made it obvious that this is something that matters to me, and you were like, oh, fuck that. Like, food.
Yeah, man, you shot all over
his sheep.
You literally shot all over his dreams, man. Alright, so now,
It's okay.
Okay, so Lena, now before we get into anything else, first of all, we're going to be talking about your growth that has, quite frankly, not been seen in a long time, especially in Pakistan, like ever. The growth that you're experiencing, you're growing at, dude. You're growing at a rate that most creators do not grow at in this country specifically. I don't know what it is in this country. You either grow steadily, there's no specific boom and all that, but I think I know why you're growing. I saw like one or two of your videos and everything, and I saw and your video was being pushed a week before I actually clicked on it. So props to you for having like an engaging thumbnail and all that. I eventually clicked on it after a week, but one of the things that you're doing is that with your new series Outside the Bubble, I think that's what it's called.
Living in
you are talking about you are talking about something that no creator in Pakistan has ever talked about. By being in that bubble, you get exposed to very few things, all right? And what you're doing is you're shattering that perception by actually going to your maid's house, by actually seeing how she lives. No fucking burger kid does that, and I know that for a fact. What you are hitting
That is very true.
What you are hitting is a very, very niche market. It's a very, very niche market, and I think you have found your stride. I think you have found something that you're gonna like, go off of, and you're gonna make. I'm assuming you're gonna make a lot of content on it now, considering you have like over 100K views last I checked. I'm assuming you're gonna be expanding upon that, and that is very, very smart from a business point of view. Because Alina, I handle branding, I handle business, I handle marketing for a fucking living, right? What you are doing is something that it has not been seen in this country. What you are doing is something that has not been seen in this country like ever. So props to you, congratulations. You deserve every single one of those subscribers that has come your way.
I will say.
Continue.
I will say I opened up YouTube and like I opened up your channel to see who you were, and the first thing I did was like I saw like I went to my mate's house and I was like, oh, I need to see this, and like it's like the first thing I clicked on. I didn't watch it because like I got distracted, but like I think that's a really interesting like way to go about things, and like it's a nice role. It's something that people need to hear more about. So like honestly, good job. Like I'm not here to like pat people's backs, but like I think it's super cool.
Thank you.
Alina, trust me. We don't ride on people's waves like that. We genuinely speak our truth. We don't. What you've done is incredible. It's very hard to impress me, and you've genuinely impressed me with the amount of growth you've had. So congratulations.
And I think it hits home to us, like personally, just being who we are, where we grew up. Like it's relevant. So that's always nice to see.
Yeah.
But speaking of that, like, what do you think of burger culture? Because I'm sure that's something you like jumped right into, right? Like moving to Karachi.
Yeah. Burger culture, is that what you said?
Yeah, like just how people like us are called burgers, like.
Okay, for the
when did you first hear that word?
I had no idea what a burger was. Okay, it took me long to actually understand. I still barely understand. Okay, as far as I've like figured this out, I feel apparently a burger is someone who,
It's literally been 20 years. We still don't have a fucking definition. We were literally talking about this on the last podcast.
Who made this shit up? Who made this shit up?
What the fuck is the...
Seriously?
Yeah, what the fuck is a burger? Like, what is the definition? What is the actual definition?
I think it's because people people started going to McDonald's to get burgers, and that was like a whole it just it was a tipping point in our culture, like straight up, like KFC, McDonald's.
I don't know. I still don't really get it, to be honest. But as far as I've understood, I think it's like, I guess, from what I understood, it's people who are like Pakistani but are more like towards the Western side, I would say, I guess, like Western influenced. But I still don't really get it.
It's straight up just people with like very little culture growing up, which accurately describes a lot of us.
It describes you, Salman, and me.
I'm not even gonna fight it at this point. Like it does describe me.
Yeah, we're uncultured as
fuck.
Again,
like I try,
it's kind of different. It's kind of different. Like for example, I think there's people who've actually grown up in Pakistan their entire lives. Some people who haven't been able to like adapt to their culture or whatever. But they were born here, they were brought up here. Like that's a different scenario, right? But if someone is living abroad their entire life, I wouldn't call them like Pakistani anymore, if that makes sense. Especially if
you're not Pakistani.
Brought up in a different environment. How can you be a burger? Because that is your culture. If you're not like you're living in a different culture, so that's now your culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I honestly, I don't think like we really call foreigners burgers much, right? Because that's a whole other thing that like no one really wants to get into. But like, like me and Saul, we've been called burgers our whole life. Like, that's just how it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
And honestly, like
the main question that I want to ask is that do you view being called burger a negative thing or a positive thing? That is very, very important.
Oh, that's very polarizing.
Dude, I find it funny, honestly.
It is.
It is.
I'm like, okay, like if you're not a burger, then like what are people who aren't burgers? Bun kebabs? Like, I don't. What are you then? Like,
no, yes.
I used to say
that's
that.
what they're called. Alina.
Burger than a bun
they're called
kebab.
mellas. You're either a mela or a burger. Which one are you? Choose a fucking side. I'd rather be on the burger side.
What the fuck is a mela?
So then
What's a
would someone
mela?
want to be mela? Why would a mela say I'm a mela?
Pindi boys.
Okay,
Pindi
I
boys.
feel like Pindi boys
you know
are
what
like
Pindi
an
boys are?
accurate
Do you know what Pindi
opposite
boys
to
are?
burgers.
Do you know what Pindi boys are, Alina? Because it comes from Pindi. I don't know if you Karachi people know what the fuck that is. So that's the.
Are they like
so
gangsters?
that's the. No, they're not. They're just the opposite of burgers. Very Pindu, very fucking, Gucci gang type boys with like fucking 300 rupee belts. Like fake Ray-Bans glasses, like, walking around like they're the shit, doing wheelies on motorcycles. Those are Pindi boys.
Yeah.
So choose your side. I'd rather be on the burger side, to be very fucking honest. I'd rather eat McDonald's and be privileged on the burger than eat bun kebab and do wheelies on a fucking motorcycle.
I like how this is all a video about burger superiority.
Yeah.
Like, that's not where I thought we were going today, but alright, let's talk about that.
Yeah. That is where we took it. Alina, so back to fucking YouTube. Okay, so where do you what do you plan on releasing in the future? Like, I already made an assumption. So is my assumption right? What type of content do you plan on making in the future? Like, what's up?
I have a really clear direction in mind, kind of. Like, I've sort of had this direction for a really long time, but it's something that I need to work towards slowly. Basically, one thing is, obviously, I just want to share things that go on in my life, so my journey, what I see, like this outside the bubble and inside the bubble. This is what I went through. This is something I saw. This is something that I saw through my eyes, like something that I noticed, and I was like, oh, I can make a video about this.
Yeah.
So this is just one sort of part of my story, if that's how you want to say it. But I feel like how I want to go about this is I really want to tap on the kind of people who are like half-halves, if you get what I mean. Like people who are like, you're like half brown and you've grown up abroad, or you've got like one parent that's like brown, one parent that's like white. Basically, I want to tap on this like little in-between category, because growing up, I feel like I had a pretty big identity crisis, because it's like you're too white for brown people, but too brown for white people, and it's kind of just like, okay, so then what am I? So I feel like I've met so many people through my channel who come to me and they're like, oh my god, I relate so much, your content, like I went through the exact same thing, and that's been the best feeling. Like, to me, that just makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Great, man.
That's genuinely
so that's sort of
nice.
where I want to tap, because there's so much stuff for like, oh my god, like they see memes and shit. There's like all these white people shit, but there's like nothing for that middle category, if you get what I mean.
Alina.
Yeah, no, that's
Alina,
actually really nice.
You may not call yourself this, but you are a genius marketer. You are attacking a niche that is very, very untapped. All right. In business terms, we call it a blue ocean. A red ocean is where there's a lot of competition, and a lot of sharks are attacking each other. So that's why the ocean is red. It's filled with blood. What you have entered is the blue ocean, a niche which nobody has explored. Incidentally, Salman and I are also attacking that very niche with our podcast. The burger niche of young Pakistanis all over the world who can listen to an all English podcast that is in Pakistan. That nobody fucking does that. Nobody's doing that. And when I saw your shit, I was like, this girl is hitting a niche that is very, very is hitting our niche, and it's very, very smart. So you're a genius marketer. Pat yourself on the back for that, and get ready to see a lot of other burgers enter the space. Get ready to see a lot of other burgers enter the space. It's gonna be an interesting show. So wait.
Yeah.
Ek minute, wait. So what else do we have? Okay, Alina, straight up, what are your origins? Where are you from? Like, apart from being in New Zealand, what's your scene? Are you full Pakistani? Are you half? What's the scene? Like, you just said that you're too white for this and all that.
Okay, so my mom is Russian, so she's
Привет.
from the white side.
Привет.
Привет, как дела?
That's the only Russian word I know. That's the only.
I don't even know what anyone's saying anymore.
Yeah.
That's like so half Pakistani, half Russian through my parents. I was born in Japan, but like I'm not actually Japanese like at all. I know it's I hate explaining this because like it always like I want to give one straight answer. Yeah. I just want to be like, yo, I'm from here, but I can't do that. But yeah. And then what? I was born, but I only spent like 2 months in Japan, and then we moved to New Zealand. I lived in New Zealand for a few years. Then we moved to Dubai for a few years, but we were always like on and off with New Zealand. Yeah. But then we went back to New Zealand. You're always moving. And then I just stayed there basically. Yeah, but like New Zealand was where I spent most time growing up, the most time sort of like, where I like call home now, because that's where I, like nationality wise, that's where I would say I'm from, because,
that's really cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah, so
you are what we would call
the identity crisis.
No wonder. That's what I was going to be like. No wonder you have a fucking identity crisis. No wonder. Yo, Alina, we have a lot of friends over here whose parents are in the Foreign Office, right? Mm-hmm. So what they have been doing is that they have been moving around all their lives as well. And the most common issue that they talk about amongst themselves and even with us is that they don't know what the fuck to call home. They spent 4 years in Cambodia, 5 years in New Zealand, 8 years somewhere else.
Yeah, 100%.
And they don't know what the fuck to call home. Mm-hmm. And that's the biggest thing that they always talk about. And they're like, and I'm like, dude, I can empathize. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
No, I fully agree with that.
So, Alina. Dude, I don't know if you can tell, there's a shit ton of lag. Like a shit ton of lag. But Salman, funny enough.
Yeah, it's a bit rough to record this one.
Yeah. Funny enough, we hit the 20-minute mark. Do you want to end it here or do you want to ask one more question? I think you should ask one more question.
I think we need one more question, right? We gotta end on a bang.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay. So like, obviously I'm gonna ask about before quarantine, but like, how was moving into school? Like, how would you describe the clique that you clicked with? You feel? Yeah.
This is the part where you want me to say I clicked with the burger but chick. Do you want me to say that?
No. Okay, it's not even that. It's just like, I don't know about Karachi, but like in Islamabad, like at least our school was full of like the most weird cliques. Like we were all burgers. Like there's no going around that. But like,
there
were like little pockets with like totally different cultures, like artsy people.
Oh right,
with, like,
right. I
weird
get that,
interests, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was like your call to making like that little group for yourself or joining it?
The thing with me, like when I moved here, was that it actually took me so long to find friends, that like a group of friends. Even now, I feel like I've become like, I used to be very group oriented. Like I always had my like little group, but I feel like now I'm very I kind of just like go with the waves. I'm just kind of like, if like something fun's happening here, I'll be like, yo, like or like, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm attached to a particular group as such, but I would say the people that I kind of vibe with most are the ones who are really like kick back and just fun to hang out with, like just really chill people.
Yeah.
Not a lot of expectations.
Yeah.
I feel like good company. That's just my scene.
Yeah.
That's super nice.
And Alina.
Do people in Karachi ever go to the beach? Like, how does that work?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the mountains. That's all we got.
Got the mountains here in Islamabad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alina,
Islamabad is nice. I must say, it is pretty.
Of course, you gotta say that. You got two Islamabadis over here.
Take it away, Saad.
Okay, guys. I think we're done. And on that bombshell, guys, thank you so much for joining us, Alina. We are beyond grateful to have you. Just pray our channel experiences a fraction of growth. A fraction of growth that your channel is experiencing. Honestly, it will mean a lot. Guys, for fuck's sake, subscribe kar do yaar. For fuck's sake. The bell button bhi hai yaar udhar hi. Press kar do. Kar do yaar. Alright guys, peace, adios, goodbye.